you want to look at the board and look at this sequence for me, okay? I don't need you to refer to the textbook because you will get confused if you refer to the textbook. Take it all look at the board now. I'm going to give you a sequence, okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. Okay, I want to find the formula for Tn. That means any term I can also use this formula to find. Okay, now I want everybody to look at the board here. This one is important because sometimes it's done this way, sometimes there may be another way to do it. Okay, now do you agree that term 1 is 2 times 1? Yes. What about term 2? 2 times 2, right? What about term 3? 2 times 3, right? Now, can you see when it's 1, this is 1, right? When it is 2, this is 2. When this is 3, this is 3, right? How about when it is term 4? 2 times 4. That's what I get 8, right? Okay. So, what will be T100? Yes, 2 times 100, right? Which will give me what? 200. That means the 100th term is actually 200. Okay? So, what is the general term Tn? 2 times what? N. Okay, now, what is so special about this one? Because when it is term 1, I sub in, I must be able to get the first term. Can you see it? Yes or no? Okay? When I want term 5, I will have 2 times 1. 5. I must get 10. Can you see it? So this will give me the general term. Tn equals to 2n. Okay? Now, what if I want the 99th term? What will it be? Yes, 2 times 99. Then just press your calculator and get the answer. Understand? Okay, understand now? Okay, now the problem is not predicting the next 2 terms. Is to find this formula. You can see it. It's quite difficult, actually, at times. Okay, I'm going to show you some techniques, at least, to know how to find. Okay? Alright. So, let us look at another sequence. I'm going to show you another sequence. Okay? Same thing. What if now, I want everybody to look at the board. What if now I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So, what is my term 1? 3 times 1, right? Or 1 times 3 also can. But usually we write 3 times 1 because remember in n times 3 is 3n times 2. Okay, what's term 2? 3 times 2, right? Which will give me 6, right? Now, usually, when we do until the third term, it should be okay. Can you see? Alright? So, can you tell me what is the Tnth term? That means the nth term. 3 times what? N. Understand? So, this is a general term. Now, with this general term, I can find out T1000, right? That means the one at the 1000 position. I don't need to do 1000. Then you die already, exam over already. Okay, so this is what? 3 times 1000. So the number at the 1000 position is 3000. Are we clear now? Are we clear? These are just simple ones first. I'm going to go to the simple ones first. Okay? Now, are you okay with the first 2 sequence? Okay, next one. I'm going on to the next one already. Okay? All of you look at the board. Alright. If I have 1, 4, 5, 6, 25. T6 is 36. Actually, what am I doing? All these are what numbers? It's not times 2. It's square numbers, right? Can you remember chapter 1? We did square numbers. Okay. How do I get 1? 1 times 1, I know. So it's actually 1 square. What about term 2? 2 square. So I get 4, right? What about term 3? here? Are we okay here? Alright, very good. Okay, I'm going on to another sequence. Okay. What do you think I'm doing? What are these numbers? You learned this in chapter 1 also, but you forgot already. Cube numbers, right? What are cube numbers? One cube, right? Then? Two cube, right? 8. Then? 3 cube is what? 27. 3 cube is what? 9, ah? What's the meaning of 3 cube? 3 times 3. You double check for me. 6 cube. Is it 216? Is it 216? Okay, good. Now, may I know what is the Tnth term? 10 cube, right? What's 10 cube? 1000. Very good. So what's the nth term? And can see now? So this is how I do the nth term. Okay, and it's not easy because what I've shown you on the board is just a very basic one. Can you see what I'm talking about? It's not easy getting the nth term. Everybody clear? Okay, now, then I'm going on to something else. Okay? Can we all now turn to page 183? Alright, page 183. I'm going to do a few examples on how to get the nth term. And sometimes if the question is kind, they will give you the nth term. Then you go and find out. Understand? Okay. What kind of questions can come up in O levels? Okay. This number sequence is only done in set 1, but it's going to be tested in O levels Emaths. Understand? Your O levels is 4 years old, set 1 to set 4 for Emaths. And your Amaths is set 3 to set 4 because Amaths will only start at set 3. Do you understand? That's provided you want to take Amaths. Okay. Now listen up carefully. Alright? We have two types of questions. One is you just predict. But you can see from the whole chapter, 7a is easier. But 7b, there's a number pattern that's very long. Okay, so you need to know how to answer the question properly so that you do not lose your marks. Clear? Okay? Alright, come. Let's start with example 2. Now, can you see I'm going quite slowly here? Because you need to know, alright? So can we look at example 2? All of you turn to page 183, right? I don't wish to repeat myself. Okay, yes, are you at the page? Okay, now, look at example 2. We must understand the question and present properly. This class cannot present properly at times. Okay? Given that the nth term, Tn of a sequence is 5n minus 3, they only give you the formula. Okay? Find the third term. Okay, third term means T3, right? So, will be 5, 3 minus 3. 15 minus 3. So, what is it? 12. Simple as that. Simple, right? Okay. Next one. Part 2. What did they ask? The difference between the third term and the fifth term. Do you know the third term already? So what are we supposed to find? Fifth term. Okay. Let's find out the fifth term. 5 minus 3, right? So this will be a 22, right? Yes. 25 minus 3, 22. So is this the final answer already? No. What do they want? Difference. Okay, so 22 minus 12, answer will be 10. So that's how you present. Is that clear to everyone here? Can or cannot? Cannot. Okay, then I want you to turn to the next page. I'm going to introduce to you general term of more complicated number sequence. Just now was very simple. Okay. Now I'm going to write this on the board. All of you look here first. This is term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, and then so on. Okay. Now, I think you have no problem predicting the next two terms. Or you can see the formula. Can you see I plus 3 throughout? Yeah. Okay, but you must know where to start. There are two ways to do it. I teach you the first way first. Alright? Now, every sequence must start from term 1. There's no term 0. Okay, but we can introduce a term 0 when we want to find the general term. Term 0, it doesn't exist, it's only for our working. Okay, what do you think is this number? Negative 1, right? Do you agree it's negative 1? Because when you get backwards to minus 3, right? So this is minus 1, right? You can see it. I'm teaching you all the time. Term 0 is very useful, though it doesn't exist. Okay, now, can you see that term 1 is actually negative 1 plus 3 times 1? Actually, it's only plus 3. Alright? Now, what about term 2? Now, this one will give me this one will give me 2, right? Okay. This one will be negative 1 plus 3 times 2, right? What is this? 6 minus 1, what is it? 5. Can you see already? What is term 3? Negative 1 plus 3 times 3. Answer? 8, right? Can you see it? Can you see it? That's why this one is important. You always add 3, so it's 1 time. Can you see? When this is 1, this is 1. When this is 2, this is 2, right? So, can you tell me what's my nth term? Negative 1 plus 3 times n, right? Now, you can write my nth term as negative 1 plus 3n, or it can also be 3n minus 1. Can you see? It's the same. It's the same. It's just a rearrangement. Are you clear with what I'm saying here? Okay, now, this is one way. I always find that having the T0 term is easier. Okay, now, if let's say you refuse to have the T0 term, also can. But I don't want you to forget that Tn is 3n minus 1. Can you see that? Okay? Whichever method, the general term must be the same. Understand? You cannot say I use another method that will become another thing. Then cannot. Okay? Now, let's say we did not do with the Tn or T0, sorry. Now, term 1 is actually 2 plus 0, right? What about term 2? 2 plus 3, right? Then what? Term 3 is what? 2 plus 6, right? Or 5 plus 3, right? Correct? Can you see I'll get the same thing? Now, do you agree that this 0, what's that? Are you okay here? Yes, okay. This one means 3 times 0, right? It's still 0, right? What is 3? 1, right? Then this one is what? 3 times 2, right? Can you see? Everybody okay? Also can, So, can you tell me what will be T4? 2 plus 3 times 3, right? Now, can you see it's 11? Can you see, right? Now, can you see here? I need to bring something to you. When this is 1, this is 0, right? When this is 2, this is 1, right? Yes, when this is 3, this is 2. When this is 4, this is 1? 3. So, if I want to write Tn, it should be what? 2 plus 3 into what? N minus 1, correct? Because it's 1 less. Can you see it's always 1 less? Okay, now, you say, sure, diagram different. Now, I expand 3n minus 3, right? Correct? So, this is still 3n minus 1, you can see? Correct? Yes or no? So, there are many, many ways. There are many, many ways to get the nth term. Understand? But ultimately, the simplified form must be the same. Everybody clear with what I'm saying here? Yes or no? Yes, Now, which one do you find it easier? This one, the n minus 1 or the T0 one? T0 is easier, right? So always but T0 don't exist, you understand? It's for us to work out the answer. No, you just write in front with pencil T0. That's all. After that, you do your working. Okay, I will show you how to do the working. You don't have to worry. Okay? Alright. Now, if you look at page 185, they also provide you with many, many other methods. You can read through it yourself. But I find that the other methods are Are you looking? Yes, okay, good. Then, can all of you look at work example 3 now? Work example 3, page 186. Page 186. Okay. Now I'm going to write these numbers on the board, okay? Find a formula for the general term of the sequence 7, 11, 15, 19, and 23, okay? And so on and so forth, okay? I want everyone to look at the board. This is T1, T2, T3, T4, and T5. My common place to find Tn, right? Okay, now, since you all say you all like the T0 term, right? How do I get from here to here? Plus 4. So how do I get T0? Minus 4. So what should this be? 3, right? Can see it? Okay, now, all of you look up. How do I get term 1? 3 plus 4 times 1, right? How about term 2? 3 plus 4 times 2. Do you get 11? Yes. You check until term 3 can be 3 plus 4 times 3. Yes. Do you get 15? So confirm correct already. So, all the way, right? So what is Tn? 3 plus 4 times n. So that will be our next term. Yes. No, you don't erase. You put it in pencil. I will tell you how to write, don't worry. Okay? Can? Everybody okay? Do you understand how to get first? How to get is very important. Okay? So, no problem with that? No problem with that? Everybody okay? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay. Now, next. Alright? I want you to take out foolscap paper. What's the number on the content page now? What do I write now? 18. Right? 18 now. No, I write what? 18. 18. Okay. 18. Today's date. Number methods. On the foolscap paper, can you write exercise 7A? Number patterns. And then you write the weight. Okay. Now I'm going to start the first question on the foolscap paper. Shoutout and players are better take out foolscap paper and start. Don't wait until I start already, you haven't even started. Alright. Can all of us look at question number 4? All of you write down number 4 on the foolscap. Can you write down 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, This is the sequence. All of you write now. Write this down on the foolscap paper. Just read it. Alright? The question says this. 4 part 1. Write down the next 2 terms of the sequence. Alright? Okay. How do you get from each of them? Plus 7. So what's the next term? 42 and what? 49. Like that can be. 21. Term 4, 28. Term 5, 35, like that. Okay, all of you write this first. Okay. You know I get all this is, what do I get? I plus 7, right? I plus 7, right? This one actually no need nth term, or no need T0. Do you agree T1 is actually 7 times 1? What about T2? 7 times 2, right? What about T3? 7 times 3, right? So after you confirm 3 correct already, okay, what is the nth term? 7 times 10. Now this one in the exam, right, they will have the question there, they'll give some space, and then they write the answer here. So you can write your working T1, T2, T3 here. After that, you find out what is here, then you repeat here. That's all. Understand what I'm talking about? Oh? Understand? Okay, so what is the general term? Tn equals to 7n. Are we okay? Until part 2? Yes, okay. Then I am going on to part 3. Hence. Now, once you see the word hence, that means I must use the previous part. Understand now? Hence, find the 105 term. So, part 3. Term 105 is what? 7 times what? 105. Okay, good. You press your calculator. What's the answer? 7, 3, 5. Understand? Can? Are you okay with the first question? Everybody okay so far? Can or cannot? Can, huh? Okay, go. Now, next. I am going to do question number 5. I'm going to do question number 5. Okay. Can all of you write down the sequence first? 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, dot. So this is term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, and term 5, right? Okay. Right. Part 1 is not an issue. How do I get to the next term in class 1? Class 4. So what's the next two term? 30 and 34, right? That's all right. Don't have to worry about it, right, isn't it? Yes or no? Okay, now, then, part 2 is the problem now, right? What did they say? Find in terms of n, a formula for the nth term of the sequence. Okay, all of you look up. T1, 10. T2, 14. T3, 18. T4, 22. T5, 26. I want you to write this first, all of you. Okay. How do I get to the next step? Plus 4. That means I go backwards, minus 4. Right? Can you tell me what is T0? 6, right? Everybody there? Can everybody see T0 is 6? Yes. Okay. All look up. Term 1 is actually 6 plus 4 times 1, right? How about term 2? 6 plus 4 times 2, right? Yes. Do you agree this one will give me 10? This one will give me 14, right? I say to check until term 3 can be 6 plus 4 times 3. Answer? 18, right? So are we okay with it? Yes. Okay. So, can you tell me what's Tn? 6 plus 4 times what? N. Clear now? Clear now? Okay. Now, can you box this up so that you know this is the answer of the example? Okay? Now, part 3, I'm not going to do for you. You're going to do yourself. What did they say? Find out the 200 terms. So, T200 will be 6 plus 4 times 200. Can you find out the answer now? I give you 30 seconds. In fact, 6 plus 800, so it's your 806, is this correct? Do you get an 806? Yes. Okay, good. Now, I just want to know, are these 2 questions clear for you first? Are these 2 questions clear? Yes, huh? Okay. Now, next, can we look at question number 6? All of you look at question number 6. I give you 5 minutes. When it is 12:55, I will go through question number 6. Would that be okay? I want you to try this. Try it, don't talk. Just try. x, right? Part A shouldn't be a problem, right? Okay. It's the next 3 parts making a problem, okay? Alright. Still got 3 minutes. I want you to look at the question first. Let me think about it. It's not as simple as you think. 3 more minutes. Think about it. If you can't do, also think about it. Because in exam, I won't go down there. Okay. Alright. 1 more minute. Now, I ask you one question. What if this question come out in the exam? At least you can do part A, right? Agree? At least you can do part A, right? Agree, class? Yes. Okay, let's look at part A. The nth term of a sequence is given by 12 minus 5n. Write down the first 3 terms of the sequence. Okay. What is term 1? What's the answer? 7. Okay. What is term 2? 2. What is term 3? Negative 3, right? Correct. So, the first 3 terms is just what? 7, 2, and negative 3. How many of you can get this 3? Okay, good. So, no problem, huh? No problem. Okay. Next, we move on to B. And all of you look at part B. The first 4 terms of a sequence are this. Okay, can all of you write down those who have 5, 12, 19, 26. So this is term 1, term 2, term 3, and term 4. Okay. The question says, part 1. Find an expression for the nth term of this sequence. Now, may I know how I get from term 1 to term 2? Plus 7 then? Plus 7 then? Plus 7 again, right? Okay, you know it's plus 7, huh? So, what is 530?
Minus 2.
Okay, what's 5 minus 7?
Negative 2.
Very good. So this is what you write. Okay? Understand? Can you see my method don't change? Now, term 1 is negative 2 plus 7 times 1, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's negative 2 plus 7, so it's a 5. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
What is term 2? Negative 2 plus 7 times 2. That's why I get 12, right? What's term 3? Negative 2 plus 7 times 3. Therefore I get 19, right? Okay? So, all the way, right? So, can you tell me what's the formula for Tn? Negative 2 plus 7n. You can leave it like that. But if you want to write 7n minus 2 also can. It's the same thing. Can you see? Just a rearrangement. Everybody okay here? Everybody okay here? So, this is my nth term. Are we clear so far? Are we clear so far? Okay, this one is important because part 3 you need this one. Okay, now can you see that my questions are getting difficult now? Okay, yes, Daisy. What is the different answer? simplify. We cannot leave it like that one. So you must simplify until you get the simplest. Everybody clear? Okay? Alright, now let's take a look at the next part. Part 2. 15 terms. This is part 1. Part 2. Now, T15 will be what? Minus 2 plus 7 times 15. So what's the answer? 1, 0. Okay, 1, 0. I think you should be able to get until here. Correct? That is the next part of your problem. Okay, part 3. Now, let me show you how to do part 3. There's some algebra involved here. There is some algebra involved here. Okay. Let's look at part 3. The value of k, if the k term in the sequence is 222. Now all of you look up. I'm going to form something. All of you look up. That means the k term will be like that, right? Term k, it must be minus 2. What is that? Plus 7k, right?
Yes.
And the answer is what? 222, right? Do you agree with this whole statement? Term k should be negative 2 plus 7k, right? Term n is negative 2 plus 7n. So term k must be negative 2 plus 7k, right? Alright. So we go to confuse. Tn is this, right? So if I replace this by, let's say p, what will this be? This will be p. So now this is k, so this will be k, right? Agree? Okay? Alright, now I have an equation. Negative 2 plus 7k equals 222, right? Alright, this one's got nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Okay? So 7k will be 222 plus 2, right?
Yes.
The algebra. So what's k? 224 divided by?
Divide by 7.
Divide by 7. What's the answer?
32.
Okay?
32.
32. So k is 32. Correct? That means wow, this one is a very pathetic and it's a long-winded pathetic shot. Okay, this one can go for competition. Can go for opera competition. Okay, I think you're more interested in the shouting than the number sequence. Come here, right? Now, do you agree that, hello, k must be a whole number?
Yes.
K cannot be a fraction because I don't have a t half term. Correct? Because I said first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. Right? Now, if in the event that this is hello, if this is not a whole number, that means it is not, the number is not in the sequence. You understand? Because the sequence for the term, it must be a whole number. Understand? Now, do you know why I'm saying this? I want to bring your attention to this. Okay? Let's look at question 11. Can all of you look at question 11? I don't need you to do that first. Okay? Can you look at part B? 11 part B, all of you? Hello? I said look at 11 part B, all of you? Okay, find the nth term of the sequence, right? But can you look at part 2? They say, is negative 268 a term in the sequence? Explain your answer. That is, you will find until the n is not a whole number. That's why it's not a term in the sequence. I'll explain to you why later. Will that be okay? Can or cannot? So you must understand this. Do you know how I get this?
Yes.
Can, okay, good. Next question that I'm going to go through is question number 8. All of you look at question number 8. Then I'm going to give the work already. Because I will see you only next Monday. I want you to do 8A for me first. This one is easy. All of you do 8A. Only 1 minute, don't talk. 57, right? On to the working. 8 times what? 57 plus 3. What's the answer? Huh? 4, 5, 9. Is this correct? 4, 5, 9. Everybody clear? No, it's not the first part that I'm worried about. Can you look at part 2? Look at the This is an AO3 question. That means they want you to explain. Joyce says that all the terms in sequence are odd numbers. Do you agree? Explain your answer. She's telling you that all the terms are odd numbers. Do you agree? You don't say yes or no, yes or no for no marks, must explain why. Okay? Now, how to explain this? How to explain this? This one is important because in exam they will tell you to explain and then you can't explain. Okay? When you tell them the grandmother's story and it's wrong. Okay, all of you look up. All of you look up at the bottom. Okay. Can you see Tn is 8n plus 3? Alright. All of you look at the bottom, please. All of you look at the bottom, please. That means term 1 is this plus 3, right? This is what? 11. Is this odd? Yes. Term 2 will be what? What's this? 19. Correct? Now, I know 19. Okay. I want to rewrite this. I know it's 19 this is quite a funny 19, right? 10万。这个是什么？ I know it's 19 finally. What is this? 8 times 2 is what? 16 plus 3. Answer? 99. Now, what do you realize? Hello? 8 times something is always even, right? When you have a, don't do it wrong. If you have an even number and plus odd number, it will always be an odd number, right? It's confirmed. When you have an even number, you plus odd number is confirmed odd number. Agree? You agree? So is Joyce correct? And you cannot say I do two terms all odd also it's odd already. Cannot like that. It must be everything also correct, right? Then if you want to do that, then it's the end of the world because got to do until T don't know where. You go home, then go to Jurong, come back again, still T something. Understand? So you must explain the proper way. So first of all, let us decide. Is Joyce correct? Do you? Joyce says that you don't like Joyce. You write, then you write down that I don't like Joyce, so then you will get 0 also. Because there was one year, I set one question on percentage. I must tell you this is very funny, this boy. I set one on percentage, then I say, cost price is this, I give discount, then that kind of thing. I think he's so confused that he doesn't want to do the question. You know what he wrote at the, he did, I want to do the okay, then he wrote down there, I will pay for it. That means he doesn't want to do, he will pay for the boy. Then got one, we do construction. Huh? I don't care what big discount, that means it's wrong already. Once you say I will pay for him, straight away 0 mark. Understand? Okay, now, what must you write for such questions? All of you read the question again. Joyce says that all the terms in the sequence are odd numbers. Do you agree? Then you must say, yes, I agree with Joyce. You must say, yes, I agree first. Understand? This one, they will mark. Okay? Now, that's all. Tikam also know, right? Tikam means you just throw a dice, yes or no. Okay? Now, explain your answer. Why is this so? Now, you will say, as 8 times n, right, is always You see, wave to people, right? I teach you number sequence, not so happy, right? Okay, as 8n is always even, 8n plus 3 will always be an odd number. Okay, let's write this whole thing down. Yes, I agree with Joyce. As 8n is always even, 8n plus 3 will always be an odd number, as 3 is an odd number. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, so you must explain like that, okay? Alright, now, I'm going to give the work from the board already. Now, there are bound to be some questions that you can't do on the foolscap paper, okay? But finding term 1, term 2, term 3, there should be no problem. Understand? I will go through all questions the next lesson. Okay, but you must try. Everybody clear? Alright, now we have to. This is the most teeth dropping sound.
Keep dropping.
Yes, teeth dropping.
My teeth is not.
Okay. There are two sets of work here. Hello? I don't want people to talk. You continue on foolscap. Question 9, 10, and 11. Okay? Then you do in your notebook question 2, 3, and 7. Are we clear? I'm talking to 105 and 106. Now, I want everyone to pay attention here. Hello? These 2, 3, and 7 shouldn't have problem because it's quite basic. Okay? All done. 9, 10, 11. There might be some problems. But even if you can't do, I want you to read through the questions. Understand? So that when I go through, you know what I'm talking about. Are you clear with what I'm saying? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Alright. Kellen, stop the video.